complain that, hey, I wish I could do it after graduation. Okay, if the person says that, even after graduation is going to do nothing. Okay, somebody says, oh, I'm single, oh, let me settle down in my job. These are all the external excuses. Internally, the agenda is you don't have guts to do it. That's the bottom line. Okay, of course we have read enough books, so we're going to say, oh, is that so, and all those things. But we very well know, right? You very well know that. Okay, so if you're thinking that, you know what, I'm going to have a perfect environment and then build Amway, ain't going to happen. Okay, you're going to build a business along with whatever is happening in your life. Okay, somebody will have some situation. Okay, we had a couple who had cancer with 2 kids. Okay, now what do? 2 young kids, and the lady has cancer. Now what survived them is the attitude which they had. Completely. As a matter of fact, even the doctor was shocked. Oh my gosh, how can you guys be this way? It's not just a husband having a good attitude and wife not, or wife having good attitude and a husband not. Husband, wife completely together. And if you're thinking that, oh, they are making a lot of money, no, not really. They might be making $1,000 or $1,500, something like that in Amway business. It's not a whole lot of money that they're making out of the business. In spite of those conditions, they were so positive, and guess what? She is out of it.
Wow.
Even their parents did not know that they were going through that. And here is a lady who's going through all the therapy, chemotherapy and stuff like that. And guess what? Not a single negative out of the mouth. Not a single negative out of the mouth. Now, some of us, you know how it is. Headache means upline has been WhatsApped and emailed and Facebook and hey, I have a headache, I can't come to the open meeting. Okay, so you got to find out who you are first of all. Okay. Now, second thing is that I would like to give another story. We had a promotion. I think 2,500 PV, 4,000 PV, something like that, and we went rafting. Okay. It's in Seven Springs, Pennsylvania. Okay, actually it was quite a rainy day. Okay, and level 3 rafting became level 4. We had no idea. Okay, and none of the Indians don't know swimming. Okay, and we are all in the raft. Okay, Gala team. Okay, and Shah team is all in the raft, couple of rafts, and guess what? 2-3 topple. Okay, and we thought that the lifeguard, okay, he's going to save us all. Okay, he threw the lines. Okay, and we caught the lines. And guess what? When we tried to pull harder and he could not pull us back, he let go of the line. Lifeguard is there, okay, to save you, but not at the cost of saving himself. Am I making sense? That's a contract which he has signed. Alright? So what I mean to say is that you don't try to help your prospect too much and fall down. Okay? So you don't want to come across like he's a good guy, I know if I have another meeting, he will do it. Now you are getting sucked into the negativity, and guess what? Finally you are also becoming a prospect. Even though you have an IBO number, you are thinking like a prospect, you are doing like a prospect, you are acting like a prospect, and guess what? You will be a prospect. With an IBO number, you will be a prospect. Okay, so you don't do that. Okay, my philosophy is that I will get quality through quantity. I don't know who's going to go diamond. Can you find out who's going to go diamond? No idea. You know what? Only you can know that. I know about myself, but I don't know about you. You know about yourself. You don't know about Jan. You don't know about Karan. You don't know about nothing. Nobody. You don't know who's going to go diamond, do you? But only thing which you can promise yourself is you know you can do it. That's all. Or you can say, I don't know if I can do it. If you are very negative about the business or the process. But only you know about yourself. That's it. That's the beauty about this business. That you cannot count on anybody, but you can count on only one person. If you are able to count on yourself, you are able to attract leaders. It may not happen overnight, it is going to happen. is going to happen. It's like a. How many of you have seen that puzzle where there is a United States, there are different states, and on that behind there is a person. The kid may not know how to put the states together, but kid knows how to put the man together. When you put the man together on the other side, the country comes together. Am I right? Have you seen that puzzle? I've seen that. I've done it for Aditya. Okay? Same way our business. Our business, when you put yourself together, on the other side, the team is information. Team will always wait for you to be putting yourself together. Okay? Team is going to be patiently waiting for you. There is an abundance of people in this world. There is no dearth for followers, but there is always a shortage of leaders in the industry. Am I making sense to you? Yes. Okay. Some of you coming from Asia, you see there are billions of people in China, in India, in all these places. But sometimes the countries are still backward in terms of the technology, in terms of wealth, even though these countries have tremendous natural resource. Why? There's a dearth of leaders. Once the leaders come through, guess what? The country improves. When the leader comes through, the company changes. How many of you seen that right here in Detroit? Yes. Am I right? Because Detroit, we go through cycles, right? Ford, GM, Chrysler, everything. And you can see that. Our business is no different. Okay? Whatever your team right now is, you give the remote control of that team to somebody who's a diamond or forget about diamond. Maybe you take your entire team, whatever you have, and give it to, let's say, Chetan Rastogi. What do you think he will do with your team? Probably he will change it into gold. Am I making sense to you? Even though you have, let's say, 2 or 3 people, the kind of content, the delivery, the message, everything, okay, he will change into gold. So, if you take Chetan Rastogi's team and give it to you right now, what will you do? You will bring it down to your current team, what you have right now. Very steadily you will bring it down, shrink it. Am I right? Why? Because you can never build a business or a team bigger than yourself. Yes. So all you got to do is work on yourself. When I say that, if you are building this together as a husband, wife, or a girlfriend, boyfriend, okay, you have to put yourself together, both of you. And that's how you do it. And how do you do that? In the zone. You are out there in the zone. Okay. Today I was at the car dealerships for a long time. Okay. And I was listening to CDs after CDs after CDs. I had a 6 CD changer. I was popping one after the other. I listened to almost 6-7 CDs in one day. You know what? It fires me up. That's how you do it. Okay. Evening time you are out there doing the business. You are showing the plan in reverse order. Either you are doing a follow-up, or either you are showing a plan, or doing a cover dish. Contacting doesn't count as one of the activity. Contacting you do because of your people skills. You are natural at it. You live life and attract people. Am I making sense to you? You don't go out in the evening time to catch people. This is not a hunting spear business. You just gather people very naturally and do it. Other day I was at Taco Bell. We connected. I'm actually ordering food in the drive-through window. Okay, of course I was in a Porsche. He's like, nice car, sir. I said, yes, we help people how to buy Porsche. And give me your number. I don't have time to call. Either me or my partner will call you. That's it. End of story. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you have, you make the most out of it. Whatever you have, you make the most out of it. Am I making sense to you? It doesn't have to be Porsche. It can be anything. Wear a big dial watch and go to Taco Bell. Big one. It should look like a wall clock on the hand. If you're a guy, okay? Not if you're a girl. Okay, big dial watch. Okay? Something really metal like a Star Wars or, and order. Okay? I know you like this watch, right? Okay? We help people how to buy this watch. So, if your mind is creative, you'll find words. Some people say, what do I tell? You know why? Because you're not thinking, boss. You are going to make Amway a bad name because of you. Because you're going to take 450 years to go platinum. If you're thinking like that, always complaining, always pessimistic, always looking for a solution. Why do you think everything has to be in a CD? Some of you want everything in a CD or everything in a function, only then you will do. Then why you should do? Somebody else can do it. Am I making sense to you? Not everything is going to be in your CD, boss. You got to use this 3-pound brain. And that's how you move the world. How do you think some IBOs just did it? Bill Britt, in 8 products, 8. Okay, 8. Number 8, that's it. Only 8 products in Amway. You know what are the products? Detergent, SA8. Shoe spray. Shoe spray. How much shoes you have to spray to create volume? Okay. Here we, right now, one excess case is how many PV? 7 point something PV. One detergent was 7 point something PV. One detergent box and one excess box has the same amount of PV. One excess box can be gone in 1 week. Detergent box sits for next God knows how many years. That to scoop is so small. Am I right? And some of us who are in who really want to move up, you will put another 2-3 scoops of detergent. Am I right? Right? I have seen, man. I'm like, you know, my son uses chocolate milk. I put in that kind of and clothes are like, man, fresh. Okay, because I'm putting so much. Okay, because it is never going to go away. It's like the detergent box is there for so long. Okay, so think about it. Bill Britt had to overcome so much and had 12 legs in 8 or 10 years, platinum legs. And now we have to talk about eagle, 3 legs. You should know about 3 legs. You shouldn't be asking how to go eagle. You should go eagle. You know what? Eagle means dollar. Profitability. 1 leg only go deep. Amway sending money to your downline. Amway sending money to your downline. Okay? You don't have any business. Amway sending money to upline based on other legs. You got to have Amway sending money to you. You got to have 3 legs minimum. Now don't expect your upline to work in all legs. Learn what your upline is doing in the first leg. Okay? Everything. You know, they talked about the, how you carry yourself. Not just that. Everything. The way you comment on Facebook. The way you comment on WhatsApp. The way you make flyers. Everything has to be cutting edge. You got to take charge. When we were in the open meeting, I was actually 1,000 PV. Believe me, okay? I stood out because of my work ethic. I stood out. And in this business, when you stand out, you get more work. More work because you're a core guy. Okay? Now, those days, we didn't have the screen. In open meeting, you have a screen coming down. We didn't have a screen that time. We had to take television from home and play a video. And those days television was not like flat panel. Those days television was like it's like a washing machine kind of. It's like so big, okay? So big. It's like you are carrying a pregnant lady, okay, in hand and making her sit down in front of the audience. It's like that. This big. Okay? No, 2 pregnant lady. Okay? Alright? Okay, so it's like carrying. And I used to feel like, man, why did I sign up as a core IBO in my appliance business? Why did I become so core? Okay? At least Chetan should be more core than me. Okay? No. They used to always, Ganesh, bring television. I knew that it was coming to me. Okay? But we know what? We had a smile. You know why? Because we knew that this open meeting is going to be ours. We carried. In the back seat, we have, I'm sitting here, my roommate is also an IBO, he's sitting next to me. Back seat, our television, and next to television is a prospect. I would tell the prospect, hey, hold it, okay? Make sure it doesn't fall. Because we are driving like a race car driver. Okay? And in the open meeting, we make even prospect come with, hey man, help us out. Alright? So we had to do what we had to do. Every time, along with the television, there is a prospect sitting next to us. Okay? This is how we built our business. Our literature pack was $32. $30 for literature pack in those days. Okay? Crazy. Open meetings were more than almost 1.5 hours. It starts at 8 o'clock, it finishes at probably 9:30, 9:35, and some cases even 9:45. Today open meetings are so smart. Look at the Pase meeting here. We had Pase meeting from 8 to 11, only products, no training at all. And how many products? 4 products they used to discuss. Each product half an hour. How much can you talk about XX for half an hour? You know more about XX than the guy who has actually put together XX. It's crazy. This is how we started our business. Okay, and today, that's why I say I'm jealous of you guys, some of you who are here for the first time. I'm jealous of you because you have an ideal environment, is a breeding ground to become a millionaire. I hope you understand what you have in hand. Okay, so make the most out of it. After all these things right now, okay, between now and every open meeting, you have to go out there and show the plan. That's the main thing. Remember, quality comes through quantity. No business is that easy that everybody can do it. No business is that difficult that only few can do it. Okay? But it's a number lock. You know how your number lock works, right? You got to have 3 in combination or whatever the 4 in combination. Same way. First one is your personal investment of time in yourself. Okay? Your work ethic, your heart. You are ready to go all the way. You are not here in this business, I will do it for 2 years and see how it goes. That's not how businesses are built. Okay? If you think that I will give it all it takes for 2 years, then I will see how it goes, then might as well not do it today. Why waste 2 years? Do something else. You are in this business for life. You are ready for anything what is in front of you. When you are ready for everything, you won't be tested. Am I making sense to you? You are ready for everything, you won't be tested too much. Okay? Second thing is the work ethic. You got to have tremendous work ethic. If you don't match your work ethic to your dreams will match your work ethic. Okay? You have every human being has a work ethic and a dream. Okay? When Mercedes-Benz or something pulls next to you, okay, at the signal light, something happens in your mind, brain. That is a dream. When you see a beautiful home, when you pass by, something happens, you look the second time. Wow, what is that? That's a dream. Otherwise, you will not look a second time. That means that you have a fire inside of you that you want better things in life. Okay? That's a dream. And some people don't have the work ethic to match the dream. You know why? Outside of this environment, you will find abundance of people like that. There's only wish. There's a difference. People, some of you might be thinking, man, I'm missing that environment outside of this Pase meeting. If I go outside of this environment, that is a cool environment. People are having fun. People are having this, that, party. You might feel that. You might be tempted to do that. Okay? But keep in mind, okay, they're more miserable down the road than you are. Okay? I've seen some IBOs who fade away. Okay? Some of you will do the same thing. Some of you will also fade away. I hope that you will not fade away. But some people will do it. Okay? And I've seen the Facebook timeline of those such people. They're all into alcohol and that's about it. That's it. Because if you don't like this gathering, you're forced to like some other gathering. Because human beings are always social people. You're never going to see a human being by himself. Okay? You're always going to have a human being coupled with somebody else. So keep that in mind. If you don't like this year, you'll like somewhere else. You're forced to like somewhere else. Okay? Don't think that these events, PACE meetings and open meetings are there for the rest of the life for you. You do it enough number of times, then eventually you don't have to do it. I don't come to PACE often. Okay? I'm coming here after many months. I don't have to come. Okay? Why? There are enough leaders. That's the beauty about the business, that you don't have to do the same thing over and over again. Am I making sense to you? Mm-hmm. Okay? You will be enjoying the beach of the world. Initially you attend meetings too many times. Some of you might be thinking, man, Amway is all about attending meetings. You might feel that way, and it is okay to feel that way because it is. But down the road, you're like, oh my gosh, man, how big the business is and I'm hardly doing anything. You'll feel that way. Okay? Believe me, today I feel that. I don't even come to the open meetings these days often. Okay? Why? Because there are enough leaders there. So, today you attend a lot, but down the road you will withdraw. Am I making sense to you? Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean that you are not doing the basic stuff, but you are changing your role. Okay? So, are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Yes. Next 5 years, man, work hard. Work hard. What's the big deal? Work hard. This is the time to work hard in life. Okay, rewards are tremendous. Okay, we have one IBO right now applying to this gentleman, 1500 PV, brand new 1500 PV here. Okay, retiring out of job on December 30th. Ravi and Aarti Chawla. Okay, retiring from job for the rest of the life. Can you believe that? House paid off. Okay, close to 7-figure investments and retirement fund. Not 6-figure, 7-figure, close to. Okay, Amway income is solid. Knocking the door for diamond. He said, I'm wasting my time at my job. If I take that 6 days out, I'll put together a colossal business. I'll put together a mega business. And I wish upon you, for you to have that enough naiveness to come to that crossroad in life where I'm not talking about diamond, I'm talking about replacing enough income that you see yourself tearing apart from corporate world and becoming an entrepreneur. Now you're an entrepreneur, no doubt about it, but you're a part-time entrepreneur. But I want you to tear off and become a full-time entrepreneur. That's the beauty about life. I can't express that feeling of freedom. And I want you to do that. What is controlling you right now is that job, $100,000, $50,000, whatever you make. For that, you are taking sunrise until sunset, that precious 8 hours, and you are given that 8 hours to your CEO, to your company, to your shareholders. You have missed that sunlight. You have missed that environment outside. You have missed connecting outside world. And you're given that 8 hours because you want that income right now. So if you replace that income through the business, that 8 hours is you. If you take that 8 hours multiplied by the number of years and decades, man, that's a big one. This is how wealth is created. You create wealth after your economic freedom. You don't create wealth before that. You create wealth after you replace your job. Most people think that, oh, if you retire from job, that means you are a millionaire. No, not really. You retire from job, you barely replaced your income what you made at the job. After that, the game starts. After that, you multiply your income. It is fun to do that. And I've seen all my uplines retire. Right now, I'm seeing all my first layer of people retiring right now. That's crazy. Okay? So I hope you see what we are able to explain it to you. I hope you see what is being said without using certain words. I hope you see the missing, some of the hidden lines here, and make it happen. Okay? I remember driving to Grand Rapids. I remember driving to Flint, Lansing, all these places on a weekday. Finish at 5 o'clock at Dearborn. Man, my car starts to Clio, Michigan, Flint, Michigan, and all these crazy places. I had no idea in my Toyota Celica. I was the only man coming from back at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning from Troy, Michigan, from Flint, that I-75. Okay, my car is the only car. Next day is work. Some days in the weekends, regular weekend, I used to go to New York, regular weekends. Friday evening, I start in New York. When I come back to Telegraph Road in Dearborn, Taylor, Michigan, I can see the early morning traffic going to work. 5 o'clock. My eyes are red. And I'm pulling into the driveway to Inkster, Michigan. Okay? And people are already leaving their workplace. You feel odd. Man, what am I doing here? Am I doing right? Okay? But that is a moment when you are going dying. Okay? There is no proof other than your own willpower. Are you ready for it?
Ah.
Let's do it, guys. God bless.